There's a look at Bills Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
With about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Now they try the right side here, and he'll be tackled at about the 35. Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 13. It's a big play for the Bills on 3rd down. Give him 52 yards on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And now they'll throw with Allen. Flushed out right. And it's caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. First down. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Allen now looks to throw. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Darrell Henderson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Good. Makes the score Bills 7, Broncos 0.
After the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The play fake. Harrison. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Harrison took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Yeah, this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Down. Harrison. And that will be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But, you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
At the 35-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
From the gun, it's Allen. Escaping the Allen hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. There he goes left side. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. It was Taven Bryan who got him down defensively.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Going for it all. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos.
Courtland Sutton. Touchdown.
Courtland Sutton. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So the shotgun snap to Allen, eluding the pressure right. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Davidson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Operating from the gun. Allen stepping up. He's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
throwing again on second down. Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 17-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And again this time to the tailback. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Made at the 16-yard line. A gain of a yard.
On second and 9. Allen flush to his right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Broncos 14, Bills 7.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, Allen flushed out right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a fourth down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
14.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do give 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. Now Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness, off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Play action. Harrison. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up fourth. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is fielded at the 27. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They must have under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
The quarterback.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Not a great start.
You can't stop me.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's second and 21. Now they try the right side here. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on third and very long.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Brings up third down.
Operating from the gun, Allen. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
31 yards on the punt there. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
56 to Mark, boy, 56. Check 56. Mark 56.
From the gun, Harrison over the middle. He's got Watkins. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
A gain of 16 yards.
16 yards, a first down.
First down.
Back to throw. Harrison. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. That catch good for only a couple.
At the Bills' 49-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Dobbins running out of the gun. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
J.K. Dobbins.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
That's me, baby. Turn it up.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Broncos.
This is caught. Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Operating from the gun, Harrison. And he's got it. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
Let's go.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Harrison escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Off the play fake. Harrison. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. From the gun, Harrison. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watkins. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Operating from the gun, Harrison. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Austin Seibert on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. But they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. From the gun, Allen eluding the pressure right. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
1st and 10 at the 50.
From midfield, here's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own.
When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Off play action. Harrison. He rifles one that's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
1st down and goal at the 8-yard line.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. So after the INT, it's Allen. Flush to his right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5.
Out of bounds. The offense retains possession.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal.
Just like that. Just like that.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Amy Fairbairn set to kick off.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Second half starts with a run by Dobbins. Down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
16 yards. And the Broncos first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Operating from the gun, Harrison. And he's got his man on the out route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Denver.
They go back to the ground with Dobbins. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front, because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
From the gun, Harrison. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. KJ Hamler, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have broken the tie.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Buffalo Bills.
A big play here for Buffalo. 43 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 15 on the year. Away from tying the football game. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter.
Good. That ties the game 24-24. Kaimi Fairbairn set.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter. So we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Fake. Harrison. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 11 yards there. 1st down.
11 on the play. 1st down, Broncos.
Now a carry for Dobbins. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, bim. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 24-yard line.
And the Broncos'
final minute now of the 3rd quarter. They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
And it's 3rd down. That's the end of the 3rd.
Back now in Buffalo. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Back now in Buffalo. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
56.
Operating from the gun, Harrison. And this is going to be intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And he's into the clear. The 20, 10, and he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. In a tie game, fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
Matt Milano.
Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
It's a gain of...
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Off play action, Harrison. Flushed out right. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
To throw on third down, Harrison. And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here's Bradley Pena now as he's on to punt for Denver. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now a handoff looking right, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They run the option on 2nd down. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Allen escaping the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll run. It's Dobbins. He takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st down, Dobbins, and he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. They'll run here with Dobbins. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
1st down.
He's back to throw. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. That catch good for only a couple.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. To throw. That'll be complete to Dobbins. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Off the play fake. Harrison. His throw caught at about the 5.
Harrison's pass.
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
At the 6-yard line.
Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road, want to win it right now.
Well, win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And the fair catch is made. It's going to pin him back here at the 7-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10. At their own 7-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Today's final score, Broncos.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for Denver, their very slim playoff hopes get a boost as they move to 5-7. And they will head